It's grit and guts that fuel his fight, not just a racer, but a true gent. Age and charm, his finest accent. From the garage door to the starting grid, he drives with flair, never hid. Laps and miles in perfect tune, a racing spirit beneath the moon. Widdowmaker, legend of the track, precision driving, no looking back. A motorist's heart, a racer's soul, taking each bend, aiming for the goal. So settle in, the race is on. Strap yourself in, the game is strong. Widdowmaker leads the way anew. Streaming live, it's Widdowmaker. Widdowmaker, master of the drive, where passion and racing come alive. Join the journey, the moment's crew. The legend races for me in for gold. Widdowmaker, master of the drive, where passion and racing come alive. Join the journey, the moment's a crew. The legend races for me and for you.
The legend at full throttle.
Under the spotlight, the engines ignite. Gray hair shining in the track's light. An average man with a heart so vast. Widdowmaker proves legends outlast. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns. Every corner a champion's turn. Gran Turismo's where he'll rule. A racing mind, the track his tool. King of the stream, chasing the apex, living the dream. Speed and skill in every lap, even the pit.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, Wilkie, Damo, Mikey, Lee. Three watching, 3 likes. Happy days.
To mountain bends, he's got the grit that
Right, I'll put the lobby up. Let's get rid of the music.
every mile he claims is.
Some of those tunes are quite cool as they rotate round. So let's open up a lobby. Oh, we've got to find GT3 cars, haven't we? Let's just oil change this one. Good evening, Roy Race. Welcome. That one's all changed. It's fine. My Twitch channel's just changed over. There we go. So it's Friday night. It's going to be GT3. We're off season. We're going to be Daytona Oval. Daytona Oval? No, Daytona Road Course. That's what I was supposed to say. We're going to be putting in some Funky Laps. It's an open lobby. Everybody's welcome. It's not for the league. It's any GT3 race car you want to use. We're going to have specific settings for this one. We tested them a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully they're going to work out all right. The tyre settings have sort of changed over the last couple of months with the update. They've not quite as comfortable as they have been in the past.
Makes you wonder if there's going to be any changes next week.
Yeah, well, it's an odd time for an update, isn't it? I mean, we've talked about this for a little while, about kind of the update being missed, and then is it the 6th of June, the next round of the championship?
Oh yeah, next is 7th of June.
7th of June.
Which is why I thought end of May made sense.
Yeah, absolutely, it would have made sense, I would have thought.
Then when they put that survey up the other day, and I looked at the times, and that was bang on exact times of an update. So that survey maintenance going up the other day,
Yeah, but I don't know if it's more of an update than, you know, well, it could be fixing things more than update. But they're bringing cars along, so it's a scheduled update. I don't see a new track announced. So, interesting how it wasn't leaked. They sort of inadvertently put it onto the front page of your Gran Turismo 7. So it's kind of...
This update, they bring the 4 cars in, doing it like a minor tweak.
Yeah.
Things, and then they'll announce something bigger the first round of the World Series, like they did last year.
Yeah, and Wilkie's just made a comment. What a great selection of cars as well. It looks like it's something sort of tipped for everybody, leaked. Good evening, Azza. We've got mediums and softs. I'm just about to hit that button. I'm just saving the settings. It's coming up now. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what else is in the part. Evening, Damo. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Lamborghini. Where the Lamborghini? Is it be under L? Maybe. I can't see. It's blue, isn't it? There it is. That's what we're going to start with tonight. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What we're going to go? Settings. Yes, we'll go with what's given. It's a warm one tonight. Got the aircon on.
So we go mediums and softs.
It's mediums and softs are the 2 options, I believe. Yes. Yeah, the Superfast looks good. Do you reckon the K truck is going to get an engine swap straight away? Evening, Azza. No, mate. We'd never do that. We'd play with your psychosis a bit, but we wouldn't do that. That much we know. We manage it as we manage it. It's not a problem. We've all got a little bit of that in us, pal. Oh no, car. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. He hid the Widdowmaker logo away on that one quite nicely, tucked away in the corner. Yeah, I was with every car. He always hides a little one away of them. It's nothing to do with just me. He does it on everybody's. Yeah. Absolutely. I like Fat Man's little police car attempt as well. That's pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah. Can't see a Widdowmaker logo on that one. It might be hidden away. Yeah, it's GR3 Daytona Open Night. Hard braking the K truck and flip it over. Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to get an engine swap straight away, but oh my lord, this thing don't want to stop. No damage. It'll be interesting. I mean, there isn't any particular race cars in there, is there? The Corvette 06, which, what's that, a C5? Looks nice and tidy. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, you've got it all, haven't you now? That's the last one. I think there's probably a couple of models missing, like the Z06 and etc. But I think they'll try and give you that option with the body kit extras, you know, wide body and front splitter, rear wing kind of thing. A duckbill rather than a rear wing might make all that possible. But all generations now, says all generations present now, says Wilkie, which is true. Yeah, we've just had that comment. It's 100% what it is. There was a Honda in there as well, wasn't there? Something like a CRV or something, which yeah, it's a bit of a lame duck, but at the end of the day, it again completes a mark, doesn't it? It's completing a lineup and keeping the Japanese thing true. I was just actually reading a interesting little snippet on a Facebook page about how Kaz has talked about the changing face of the auto market, and it's more SUVs nowadays that people are wanting to drive in the local market. So it doesn't really take away that element of the CRV being a lame duck. It's a popular car. It's sold many thousands of models, so yeah. I'm sure we'll get the usual smattering of new scapes and 3 more races for the lobby. What else are we going to get? Probably. I don't know whether they'll. There's no mention of anything else, but let the week run past. We've got. It's actually been announced early, hasn't it? In effect, so 2 more milk floats. Yeah. It's just keeping up development, isn't it? It's all still free. We've never had to pay for anything extra, which is really good of this mark, but all they keep doing is selling more games. And they sell more games, and the more people buy it, the less chance there is of it costing anything. It's all right. He's not at work. Lee's not at work then. That's actually a very good gap at 1.7 seconds, because that's a 10-second gap over 5 laps, or approximately. He's then got a pit, which... Say again? No, sir. No. Mediums. Oh, I've just closed that gap then. Okay. Oops. I'm still purple sector, and I think Damo's purple sector as well. That would have been a good gap then. Excellent. Well, that's not good then. If Lee's on softs, he can't be on softs. No. But what we need is around about a 2-second gap between the fastest tyre and the slowest tyre to enable sort of 10 seconds over 5 laps, 20 seconds over 10 laps. That's roughly the pit time here at Daytona. If we can get somebody going fast on the softs, one person going on the mediums to go 10 laps, then we've got a chance of the catch and the softs and the mediums being competitive. Damo had a bit of a wobble coming through the old bus stop on the entry. It seemed a bit lack of confidence going in, but he'll make that up with a couple of Guinnesses. Big Popper is just into the house. We closed up a little bit on Lee there. You don't have to use both sets, 100% correct, Big Popper. If you want to use mediums and try and go all the way, I don't think the tyres are going to go all the way for me on mediums. They are certainly looking a little bit unhealthy on the rear. Only if you're using softs should you need to really take another set. That's the intention. We might have to slow the wear rate down just a little bit. It could take a couple of races to get us somewhere near where we want to be. Lee's now just gonna stretch faster. I still think he's on mediums. Lee doesn't join us in the vocal chat, I don't believe. I don't remember his dulcet tones. Oh, has Damo got a penalty? Yes, he has. Absolutely. Wilkie. Absolutely Wilkie Mikey. Wilkie Mike. What the flip is going on with my mouth? Absolutely Wilkie, thank you for mentioning the likes. Hit the like please folks if you don't mind. It helps the channel, it helps spread the word, it tells people we're live, it gives us a chance in the algorithm. It'd be nice to get some other races in from the various lobbies. I've put all welcome on the lobby name, so hopefully we might get some new races in tonight. Maybe some people will enjoy it, maybe not. We might entice JB in from a DayZ night. Maybe he might join us. Talk about him and he will come. He's on mediums. Good evening, Matthew. Fat man's on his way. Be careful, there's a policeman on the prowl. There's a policeman on his way in. A fat policeman, yeah. What do you mean? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that is a shame that he's got grandkids. Good evening, Thorskin. Thorskin, get in here racing. Come on, brother. No need to watch tonight. Come and join in. GT3 skin. You were in an A&E last night? What for? Yes, JB. Oh, Thorskin's had one too many already. That's a great excuse. Get him in early. That's what we believe in. Oh, okay. When you say words, did they involve F's and B's and C's? Hmm. Looking forward to my holiday. And Mark is the boss, is it? The man that authorises the holidays. That's right. Which week is it you're taking off? July, yep. I'm taking the last week. I'm taking the last week off in June. Yeah. I'm having a week off, having the car worked on. You promised your mum you'd never drink and drive, eh, Thorskin? You can't, can you? You just got to drink the petrol, really. You can't afford both. Of Julie? Okay. You mean prison away? Oh, down Devon. Very nice. Very nice. It's not like you've been down there before or anything, is it? And September. Very nice. Very nice. Any similar place or? Yeah. Very nice. Are we ready to go for race 1, folks? That's alright. That's alright. Let's get race 1 underway. Poet's in. Good evening, Poet. I'm here for the dirty language and singing. Oh, of course. Let's go. 10-second warning, official, straight away. None of this namby-pamby, unofficial 10-second warning today. Let's get it on. Let's get some racing doing. It's Friday night. There's whiskey flowing. And it's hot. It's damn hot. It's hotter than hell. It's going to be a hot weekend in the UK, I think. Standing start, penalties to apply. There's 6 of us. We need more. We didn't get a tremendously good start, did we? We're in 6. I find this thing doesn't want to stop very well. What's Mikey in? Mikey's in a Porsche. No, he's not. He's in the 650S. He's going to have some lovely exhaust out of there in a moment. Oh, he's making love with that back bumper, side bumper of... Is that Lee? It is Lee. Looks like everybody's gone mediums. This thing's slow. As is out front in what looks like the 458, is it? Or is he in the NSX? Not sure. Citroen. He's in the Citroen. Couldn't tell with my eyes. It's not often you'll see an overtake like that there. Lee made room. It wasn't Lee that made room, it was Mikey. Tonight? No, we did Rallycross Tuesday. Mikey loved it on Tuesday. It was his favourite event ever. And he still managed a third place. I think he might have got a second, actually. No, he got a third and a fourth. Oh, okay. I'd have been filling in an Excel spreadsheet if it wasn't, if it was the old Spanish rallycross. That's big penalties. It blooming isn't. I'm 10 seconds up on fastest lap. That's tremendous. See if I can shove Big Popper along with some drafting. Ooh, I don't quite catch Lee. Let's see if we can do that same sort of similar very, very quick manoeuvre through the bus stop. Only 1.8 back from the front. I need a really good view. Oh, Big Popper's nice and slow through there. I've got a penalty there, surely. Yes, absolutely dead on penalty. And Big Popper's got just a secondo. enough to drop me back to near you, Mikey, I would have thought. Oh, so's Damo. Oh, I was lucky. I must have got half a wheel on one then. This might give me a better run at it. The wear on the mediums with 3 brake balance to the front is significantly better. I might go 4 now. As is holding off Lee. Oh, she's the bed. Okay. Now we've got the chance. Try and get back a little bit. If anybody hasn't noticed, there's a video up. It will be released to non-members in the morning. Good evening, Silver Surfer. Oh, shish kebab. Too quick. I've got to slow down into the bus stop for sure. Oh well. There's a fine line in this Lambo between what is grip and what isn't. Mediums or softs? I don't believe. Doesn't look like anybody's gone on softs for the one stop. We might have to slow the wear down a bit and go softs, medium, softs, hards maybe. Is one on softs? And I know somebody's pitted already. Have somebody pitted already? Nobody's pitted yet. Oh no, Damo pitted on practice, didn't he? Yeah, let's see if I can... That rear right is looking really dodgy. I want to come through there in 4th. Loads of fuel, no drama on fuel at all. Lee's on softs. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. 64% of fuel, I'm on 66. And he's going to come out ahead of me. I think, is he? No, he's still in the line. Oh, it was a mistake, says Lee. I don't think it will be. I think you'll do some accelerating very soon. Trying to go too fast too soon out of corners. Really struggling with the turning. whilst I'm throttling. But rubbish. Back right's looking really ropey. I'm having to really slow down into the bus stop to try and stop the car reacting badly. Az has gone in for tyres. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, I think we might have to go to hards and softs, I think. Looks like Big Papa might have this one in the bag. Mikey's just... There's not a big gap between the two leaders, and we've got fastest sector there. Lee has the fastest lap of 1:47.567 on softs. There's no way in the world we're going to be matching that, I wouldn't have thought. Into fourth early was where I wanted to be. Half a second lost through there. There was a time when we had 13, 14, 15 people racing in the lobby. If anybody's joined and they want to join us for a race, all you have to be is on my friends list. Widdowmaker 10144 to get in the lobby, but it's open to anybody tonight. If you want to join us, if you want to have a bit of fun, if you want to try something you've never tried before, and by that I mean racing online in GT7, now's the time to do it. It's a friendly event, there's no animosity, everybody's out here to have fun. This thing does not want to go round corners, Christ alive. And I'm still suffering with that dodgy cough and cold. But hey, it's only at least 4 weeks. Oh dear. Yeah, savagely bad. Lee could be catching us anytime now. Here comes the Lee Meister. Badly worn mediums versus badly worn softs. I'll take the badly worn softs any day. I haven't actually seen this car. What's he in? Is he in a Mercedes? Viper. Ah, yes, that's what it is. I have seen it. Lots of blue exhausts. exhaust flames. Come on. There's a second back to Lee. We've got to get this clean. We've only done it twice tonight clean, the first 2 laps. Peter Brown, welcome. Just bought the XJ220. That's a good one for the engine swap. Consider buying 2. Great car for Le Mans. The engine swap makes the XJ220, as confirmed by Mikey. Here comes the Lee in the wiper. He can't just go sailing past, that's rude. Look at him, just go sailing past with his 4x4s. Look at them. Oh, he's got a wind indicator on. I thought it was 4 flashes. Never mind. He's going to let me pass on the left, I know he is. Damo's got ahead of Big Popper. Oh, a little bit of twitch from the back end of Lee's car. Lee's going to take that 3rd spot by the looks of it. I think I'm going to change it to hards and softs. Are your tyres looking alright, Lee, or are they edge of the road? It's getting the softs to have a chance of winning, and at the look of it, they've not got the longevity. Maybe they have got the longevity, but they've got the speed, definitely. Hey, Garage Works. Thank you, sir. Thanks for popping in. Don't forget the like button, gentlemen, if you don't mind. Damo takes the win. Just a little bit ahead of Big Popper. Big Popper passes. I wonder if there were some penalties there, maybe. Oh, Lee's got penalty. There's my chance. No, I'm not going to get it. Not going to get it. No. Happy days. Look at that. 2 A pluses. What do people think we should change then? Or should we leave it as it is? I think so, unless anybody wants us to change.
I didn't put that one much still. Chance. I didn't know if we were doing 20-minute medium and soft races on all the league tracks.
We do that the week before. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try a change. Let's try softs and hards. Viper on stops are a one stop. Okay. Let's change the mediums for hards. Try and make it a bit closer. Yeah, we've seen it, Peter. Yeah, we've seen it. It's we've just had a little chat about that. It's a good looking update in all accounts. 3 cards are pretty decent. One we'll just gloss over. Why have I just skipped past the tyre requirements? Can't see them. Can't see them. Usable tyres racing. There we go. Mediums, hards. No, I've just taken out mediums and put hards in. Hards and softs, yes. Yeah, but I'm not going to adjust any tyre wear or fuel consumption. We're just going to make that as is because we want it just to be a tyre stop. And we want a definite difference between the tyres to encourage people to go for the other option. You can change each car if you like. I know Big Pop has asked me earlier, do we have to change? And I'm not really asked. As long as people are enjoying what they're doing and people are chilling on a Friday night. We do a lot of racing, a lot of competition stuff. This should be about having fun and having a laugh and, you know, and getting it together and being quick and being whatever you want to be. It's not... No pressure, gentlemen. Do I own the hards? I tell you what I don't do. I don't own the softs. That's a problem. Don't buy tyres, gentlemen. It's a waste of money. That's good. That's got me a little bit further away from the 100 million. You're liking the Z06 Corvette and the Ferrari 812 Superfast. You're 50 million. Very good. Yeah, I like the K car. I'm a big fan of the K car series. Will it be K car though? Will they allow it to be K car? That's the question. And as we've already... It might do. It might do. It might be kilo because it can only carry a kilo. Don't know. Might be. Oh, Damo couldn't keep away. He's back in. Unofficial 10-second warning. JB, you need to come in from outside having a smoke. JB's... Oh, he's already on track. I'm going to change car. What should we have? Let's have something we've never really bothered to race before. Bum 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 bum. McLaren 650S. That'll do. What tyres do I own? I need to buy the softs. No. Hards. Yeah, the 812 Superfast. I wonder if that's going to be competition for other kinds of cars in the road car class. Are we going to get a good mix of road cars we can race together, I wonder? Because it seems that all the Ferraris are quite individual and don't really fit together in a class at the moment. Thank you, Amiga. If I'm ever stuck for feeling low and needing a compliment, every time Amiga comes in, there's always one given. Thank you very much. Oh, Big Popper's on the softs. Oh, somebody's destined to make success. So the other big announcement for GT Amiga this week is the arrival of Jimmy Broadbent, which is quite exciting for everybody, I think, especially for those of us in the GT Amiga team. I've been asked to produce a new biography for their website, which I'm on with this weekend. But it'd be good to have Jimmy Broadbent knocking about, and maybe the ability to tap into some of his resources, maybe. Send him an invite to come to race with another GT Amiga team member. You never know, if we could get Jimmy to race with us one night, I think that'd be cool. Yeah, and just in that BMW he does. Say again. Okay, 10-second warning. Countdown. I don't think anybody's put in a great lap yet, have they? So it's going to go in order of... Well, you didn't say now, though, did you? You didn't say now. Oh, I get the pole. Oh, such a shame. I'm going to pull over to the left, gentlemen. And I get wiped out. Well, we're at the back now. There's no damage, so we're good. Ah. Lee's still in the same wiper. Let's change tyres though, I bet. Hards versus softs. One stop softs. Hards all the way, baby. Good evening, Norman. Welcome. Everything seems to be rocking. Hope everything is well with you, sir. .650S I've never really driven with, look. I've only done 500 mile on it for whatever reason. If anybody hits subscribe tonight, by the way, if they aren't subscribed, you'll get a little announcement in the right hand corner of the screen. So please do hit the subscribe. It would be very welcomed. Your support is always appreciated. 24 people watching, that's pretty epic. If anybody is out there wanting to come in and race with us tonight, all you need to do is go on PSN. If you're not on my friends list on PSN, just join or send me a request at Widdowmaker 10144. At the end of this race, I'll check for any new people asking, and you could join us in the lobby and come racing with us. Everybody is more than welcome. This is an off-league night, so it's friendly racing. It's always friendly with us. But it's the same race all night, unless anybody really puts in a request to change. It won't get boring, I promise. It's not just round and round and round. So Mikey's away at the front, followed by JB, as in third, Damo fourth, Lee in sixth, Big Popper in seventh. What's happening with Big Popper back there? He's I thought he was on softs. He might be on softs. Okay. So I see, I didn't see that. Hey Norman, there's an unexpected outcome in tomorrow morning's video. For those members, you can watch it tonight, but it's a very much unexpected outcome. And please don't just skip to the end. It was it's a really No spoilers. Sophie is quite competitive through a bug, unfortunately. I'd have Sophie whooped because its race management is really poor. But watch the video, you'll find out. We've seen hints of it though, haven't we, from the last 5 videos, so... And thank you for the feedback, Norman, it's appreciated. Thank you, sir. But Sophie's a great way to continue to earn money from good races where you don't get payouts previously. We've got to test Sophie in the is it the, I can't remember what it's called, the back mono? Yeah, the back mono. We've got to test Sophie in that thing for the other human comedy race. JB and Az having a bit of a battle. America versus Germany. Euro USA battle. Porsche versus Corvette. 2 marks of cars steeped in history. Oh, this is going to be interesting. 2 into 1 don't go. Azza backs out. Had you? From my perspective, you were very much alongside going under the Red Bull sign. But then, what are my eyes like? Okay. You did take a wider line, Az. Yeah, you got to slow that down, haven't you? So we're on to lap 4. We're expecting stoppers at the end of lap 5, but I don't know who's on the softs. Is Mikey on the softs? That's a question. Lee's coming back at us. Lee's going to draft up to us and potentially pass us at this point. I wonder if it'd be short shift in this thing. We'll give it a short shifty, we'll see what it does. See if it changes anything. Then we're going softs next race. We're well slow. Well slow. Tyres are going to well last, aren't they? JB's had a bit of a squirrely back end. Right, who's on the soft tyres then, one wonders? Lee's just got past JB. Yeah, he got one. Unlucky, that man. Viper on Viper. Woo! Big Popper was on softs, the only man on softs. And after that turn one incident, well, the lap one incident, that kind of makes it a lame spud. Let's thrash him and go, come on. Let's see if we can catch up over the last 4 laps, come on. The last 5 laps. Tyre wear seems to be okay. But I'm not catching the 2 in front or 3 in front at all. Lee's made it to Mikey. They're very well matched, this Corvette and this 650S. I think it's me that's not as good. Mikey was on softs, there's an answer. We get around JB, but we're not going to catch the Lee, I don't think. Did Man U get into the final last night then? Oh, very good. They'll sort of take... A lot of the fans will take solace from that because that's something for the season, isn't it? That's going to make their season big time. But... Oh, very good. Oh! Just popped it in. Very good. Red Arteta out, says Wilkie. What can you do, eh? He's I know we're going to have football chat for just 2 minutes, but Arsenal continue to fall over at the easiest of jumps. And I'm not talking about the Euro Cup final. They've let the league go big time. Every time they go to the South Coast, they screw it up. They lose 1-0 at Bournemouth, Portsmouth, Southampton, Brighton, anybody on there. Anybody they'll lose. And it's ridiculous, and I don't know what it is. He seems to have formed a team that can't travel, which is unbelievable. I don't know whether it's they go to the seaside and they get bevied and they ride too many roller coasters and stuff and eat too much candy floss. I don't know. Too much Blackpool Rock or whatever when they go to the coast. Brighton Rock. I'm not sure what it is at all. Yeah, complacency, maybe you're right, maybe. Take the inside line, JB. Oh, he went for the bump draft. Double bump. Sand in their sandwich. Yeah. He's took you as far as he can. Well, he did. He wasn't the man at City, was he? He was second. He was the second in charge at City, and he came with such a good pedigree of assistant coach. He's an ex-Arsenal player, so he's got the heart. He's got the lion in the chest that should give him the drive to take the team to the win, but for whatever reason, they just fall over. So yeah, I'm alright for giving him a chance, but how many more can it be? I don't know. Is this the end of this team though, or is this team growing? Could they get some strength through to next year? We're only losing a couple of players. So, who could they buy, or are they not going to buy? At a time when City are losing strength, at a time when Liverpool are potentially losing 2 or 3 decent players, Real Madrid wants Saliba. Okay. Wasn't it Alton Park? Wasn't it Alton Park? Was it? It was turn 1 Alton Park. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that, because Superbikes, it was a support race for the Superbikes. It wasn't actually the Superbike race, was it? So, they're equally as quick, but up-and-coming riders. Well, it is. It's got to be one of the most dangerous motorsports. It got the least protection, hasn't you? Lap 10, Lee out front by 5.7 seconds. We managed to get a bit of a gap on JB there. I'm going to go to softs this next race, see if we can do anything with that. In terms of lap time, it's duration of length of tyre wear. Is that what they've done? Have they evened out the tyre time? The lap time? Yeah. Well, let's see. Because if they've ruined this kind of format of race, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Because if the lap time is all the same, because my lowest lap times are 49.110 on hards, I should do a 46.47, I would have thought, on softs. Okay. It's true, Wilkie. We did need a striker. We got that fella from West Ham, didn't we? He was an advanced midfielder, but good at taking free kicks. But Rice, his name, wasn't it? Yeah. Good Lee for win. Good win for Lee. Oh no, that's I'm going. Yeah. Yeah. Flip. Oh. Oh, it's great, and it's hot. It's hot. That's my excuse. Soft tyres next. Yeah, Arsenal. Arse. That's where they are. Pole position, clean race, and a second. 29,000. Doesn't even buy a set of tyres. Changing his car. What shall we race today? Something fast on softs. Lee's going for a vape. You're fine. Let's go RCF on softs. I think. Prototype 16 or the 17 car? The 17 car, I think. Softs it is. We'll let Lee come back. No pictures, JB. Pictures or it didn't happen. Oh, how is this thing so powerful? On soft tyres, holy chipotle. Message was deleted by moderator. Thank you, Mr. Wilkster. You got there as I just saw that. Oh, Wilkie's got the axe out. He's deleting and banning. Oh, he's a mean man, is our Wilkie. But he's good. This is a monster, this. I don't know how it can have so much slip under acceleration with soft tyres. It's a grunty grunter. This is the outlap. A 136 is good. So would anybody like to take a guess how many miles I've done in the first week of the new car? On one tank of diesel. And it was diesel, it was Shell V-Power. I've currently done, well, we'll see if anybody's in the chat's got some. We've had 2 guesses from the chat room, as in the voice chat. 700 and 630. Go on then. Let's have a guess. 306. I would have thought so. 1,000, says Lee. And this isn't like the old 4-star and 3-star tickets. We're not going to reveal it when 3 people have guessed. So the idea is that I'm expecting is 710 miles per tank based on say again, based on Mercedes figures. It's a 3-litre diesel that's got 350 brake horsepower and it weighs just under 2 tonne. It's a bit of a monster. But I've currently done 603 miles with 114 miles left on the MTE. So we're going to get around about 710 miles. So whoever it was that guessed 700 miles, Mr. Damo, you're going to be pretty close. Yeah, it was Damo. It's going to be pretty close. And I can't believe that in terms of coming to the Mercedes calculation of miles per gallon because of how much lying and cheating all the car organisations have done on their fuel figures. So it looks like it's going to be pretty much there or thereabouts. The car does take that other liquid though alongside the fuel to spray into the exhaust chamber. AdBlue. Pig urine, yes, pig urine. It's a form of acid, isn't it, effectively? That's got a sell-by date, believe it or not. And that's got a 5,800 mile range to the tank. Good evening, Chris. So there's a 47.8, so that's kind of into the sort of range I expect the softs to be in. So if Lee's back in the house, I think Lee's doing laps, we're going to go. Chris, if you want to join us, come online. We're just doing Daytona Oval racing, Daytona road course racing. If you want to join us, buddy. If you're in the mood for a bit. Chat room's up, bud. I'm going to do the 10-second unofficial warning for those that want it. Baby. This M6 is sketchier than Viper. I don't like the M6. It's a bit of a shed. And look at that, Mikey's only half a second back. That's good lapping by Mikey. Right, official warning coming up. Where did he go? Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Lee, when I T-boned him like a savage dog. Right, we're last on the grid. We've got to go. We can't be dilly-dallying. No dilly-dally. Somebody's in Subaru. Looks like Azza's in Gulf Racing Aston. JB's in Jaguar. And Big Popper's in 458 still. welded to the 458 tonight. Oh, there goes Damo in the unforgiving BRZ. Unsettled the car, took the weight off the rears. Waste of time buying them tyres. Can you sell them again? It's about the only thing you don't get in the parts, isn't it, tyres? This Lexus is a mover. I don't know many cars that can pass a car on the High Line. Big Papa takes the fastest lap. Jägermeister livery for JB, that's nice. Mr. Zaka has joined the lobby. This could make for some interesting racing. Not forgetting Mr. Zaka is in the USA. But Big Papa's connection seems to do fairly well. We'll just have to see how he goes. I like this Lexus. I like this Lexus a lot. Not as much as Big Papa likes the 458, I think. Can't tap JB here, I've got to lift out. Fourth gear was dead good through there. That's a quicker lap. It's when we find out the two guys in front of us on hards. There isn't a massive gap in the field to indicate that anybody is on a different type tyre, is there? There isn't. Ooh. He just didn't want to slow down. Azza followed us off, could see him in the mirror. Right, we've done with whiskey tonight, that's finished. Yeah. Ooh, hello Wall. We're on to a pint of Pepsi Max. What are you in? Nothing now, he's legged it. Oh yeah, the DB. The Astoon. JB just sort of overran there. Oh, sorry, JB. Hold it, darling. Good evening, Mr. Zaka. All that did was give Big Papa the room to run. JB managed to hold the tank slapper. He's got fast wrists as JB, it's not an issue for him. Squeezy Nikki pass. JB comes back on the draft. Front tyres lit up. I got no control of the car at all. Had to give it up again. I don't know if JB's on the softs, you know. Oh, I've got that same problem. My tyres, front tyres just didn't want to grip. Sophie dive bomb. Kind of wasn't a dive bomb-ish. I would like to go through the bus stop at that pace every lap. Oh, Big Papa looks to be slow out the bus stop. I've got a pit there. My tyres are done, dusted, they're cooked. They're done, dusted, done. Big Papa's in. Everybody's in. So we are on softs, that's an indicator. Who's on hards then? Mikey's on his way. Ooh. Damo was on the softs. Interesting. So the chase is against Lee and Mikey. Will the soft tyre users work together? Or will they dive bomb each other into the pits? Oh, JB. Watch the cold tyres. So we've got 12 seconds to catch them over 5 laps. This is the kind of race we need to be having. This is where it's close. Mr. Zaka's left the room. That's the kind of pace I want through there every lap. Then JB's going to catch me on the draft, isn't he? I think he's only 0.3 back, so... Why? Oh, Mikey was on the softs as well, so Lee is the only one on the hards. Oh wow. 6.2 seconds away. Bump draft from the JB. What, in the pit lane? Yeah, it's... 4 miles an hour. Mr. Zacker's back. Oh, we're in the purple sector. Come on, boy. Let's go, go, go. We're still purple. Let's see if we can get this good. Come on. We gained a quarter of a second. Happy days. In, out, shake it all about, Mr. Zacker. There we go, another fastest lap. The JB drafts up to the back of us, so he's not far off that fastest lap either. I've changed my line into there slightly, JB, to try and stop that front wheel locking up. Oh, Lee, it's got dumped. It dumped him. As Lee predicted, that BMW was gonna spit him off at some point, and it did. JB really closing it at the end of the lap. Lee's pitting for a set of softs, I think. He's going to try and take the fastest lap away from me, I think. That's what his plan is. Two laps to catch Big Popper. I think it's discounted itself, the BMW M6, from any future events for me. The unfortunate thing is I've used the Lexus before, I think. I don't think I can use that again. So at the moment the 650S is the car for me, the McLaren this season. Here comes the JB, he's got the draft. I'm going to try and push JB all the way along here. We need to catch the popper. There's no point me passing him. My tyres are on the way out, so... Big Popper's doing enough, I think, to just keep his nose ahead. 1.7 seconds ahead of us, and we're not really closing that gap. I really had to slow down there. I could have carried so much more pace through there. That bus stop and me are in tune tonight. Into 6th gear really early, but Big Popper's got this one unless he runs out of fuel, and there's not much chance of that, I don't think. Or has he got 71 penalties? No, he's got nothing. He goes to the wall and takes the win. JB takes second. Good race. Enjoyed that one. Got to find another car. Any suggestions from the watching crowd? Make it a good one. What did we get? Look, that was so close. 0.030. Yeah, Big Popper's a fast racer. It's not like Damo to speak his mind about any sort of car, really. Change car, right. The Lexus RCF 17. You want me to use the 458, go up against Big the Popper? The 458 is up there. It doesn't have the fastest livery, but it has a Ferrari livery. I don't think Damo minds. The overtake on Damo was a bit sketchy. Sorry, Damo, says Lee. Car settings. Don't tell anybody, folks, but we're going to take a set of tyres that they're not expecting us to take. Don't tell anybody what tyres we took, okay? Don't say nothing. Oh, you ran the Lambo as well? Okay, okay. I wasn't seeing the front. Nice. I didn't enjoy the Lambo. The Lambo wasn't very nice. Oh, you've told them now, Wilkie. I was expecting to 4-stop at least. I'll struggle. Yeah, pretty much. Who's in the RX-7? Whoa. Somebody's in the RX, aren't they? Definitely. That's a windy up motor if ever I heard one. Are you in the Stealth RX? Bring on the rain. It wouldn't be like me to change the settings like that. Well, I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be fair, surely. Right, we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Unofficial 10-second warning. I think Damo's gone for a cigarette. But he said he was sitting this one out, so let's go for it. It is 10:10. We've only got 4 or 5 races left, so let's get as many as we can in to enjoy the fulfillment and fun. I like the way it shows the start of the race in daytime. I am going to pull over to the left, gentlemen. I'm going to go to the hatched area. I clearly didn't say that loud enough, did I? What's going on there? Is it Mr. Zaka? Yeah, I think it was Mr. Zaka. His internet is... Yeah, I think he his lag got into the process. He's wandering around a bit. Oh, JB. Mike is in the Alpha 4C. Be a good choice of car. How did I overtake 4 people coming through the bus stop? That was so quick. I like the look of Az's car as well. The Mercedes. I should probably choose a Mercedes, to be honest. His internet really isn't any better, is it? No. Yeah, I just decided to move over and let him go. He's been wandering around behind me, he's left of me, then right of me, and then he's in front of me and then beside me. It's quite magic. I think he's on soft tyres as well. So, but look at those sparks. I just don't know where Zachary is. I don't know where to brake. Just don't know what to do when I'm following him. It's completely mental. Thank you, Big Popper. No, exactly. It's really entertaining, actually, in terms of what do you do? Do you just sit behind him? Do you... Yeah, do you aim for the middle? Yeah. Thank you, darling. Oh, it's really weird. I've got the YouTube screen on my left-hand side just here. And I've just seen Big Popper drive straight through me out my left eye, and it's like, whoa! Mikey will sort him. Yeah, like he did that fella at Red Bull. Who's out front? Lee's out front, isn't he? Just stay within 0.7 and just wander about. He wants you to go first, that's what it is. Yeah, he has once. Yeah, he didn't want a piece of it. Lee's luckily enough, he's just far enough ahead. Well, there's a penalty. What did he do there? That's a shocker. I'll pick him up on the draft. I'll get him back to racing pace. He's done enough for me over the last couple of laps. I think Lee's on the hard tyres, definitely. I don't think JB's having too much fun in the RX Vision. With this spin, oh Christ. Mikey's given up on Zaka. Lee has lost a few, look. Lee, we're catching Lee. Right, well Big Popper's about to take his penalties here, so let's see if we can help Big Popper. Bit of a ramrod bump draft here. Got Big Bucker back up to pace. Mr. Zackers will lean out. And I got a funny feeling Lee... Oh! Oh, Az has ghosted. Az is not. He's back in front. There was major lag then. Wow. Yeah, that was everybody. It's all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, loads. Right, who's going in for tyres this time? This is the question. Big Popper's back on Zaka. Oh, and they've both gone. They're both on the softy tyres. Oh, look at that. They're all on softs. Wowzers. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Didn't get that stable through there at all. So my guess is Lee is on the hards and he's driving well. Then behind us you got JB potentially on hards and everybody else on softs. JB lost 16 seconds to the spin. Well, it's very interesting that they seem to have balanced out the tyre wear, sorry, the tyre track speed. Lap time seems to be very similar on all three tyre types, but it's just the wear that's different, which is a bit weird. There's less than a second between the tyre types. No, it shouldn't be. It should be way more. It should be a second and a half per tyre, maybe. So there should be 3 seconds between softs and hards per lap. And then hards should get maybe 30% more tyre wear than softs, which accounts for that. There was.
This track. Is it this track?
We were on Goodwood Tuesday, yeah. Okay. The level of grip afforded by soft tyres does not turn into the lap time you think it should, which is bizarre. "17 seconds ahead of Big Popper, give or take the shake of a cat's tail." And he's never going to catch that up over the 3 laps that are left, unless I make a big mistake, of course. I've just lost 2 seconds to Lee over the last lap, and I did a 49. So Lee's 48 lows, maybe, on that last lap. If I can get this thing to bite a bit at the front end.
Yes.
No, the back end just wanted to come around. The car actually feels better with neutral brake balance, it really does. Even though the front end wants to slide, I can't get the front end to dig into the corner because it still wants to slide with more brake balance to the front. So we'll just manage the zero brake balance situation. But the 458 is definitely a quick car. Definitely quick. I feel it's quick. Start thinking about the next car, folks. What should I be using? Not one that I've already used. Is there 2 Mercedes? There's 3 Mercedes, isn't there? There's 2 GTRs and I think there's an SLS. Bop is on, yes, Lee. Yes, yes, yes. Bop is on. Say again, Mikey. Yeah, it's correct, yeah. Yeah, SLS and 2A and GGT is correct. Correcto mundo. We go on to the last lap, and there is really big gaps between everybody. There's going to be even bigger gaps when I don't get this thing to stop. Pump the brakes, come on. Onto the grass, that's the way. Oh, it reset me all the way back to the start line. What the chuff? How is that a thing? I just couldn't get the car to stop. Front brakes just wouldn't bite. That was such a unfair reset. That was ridiculous. Norman's done it. AMG GT320. They need E-Class in this game. They need the E-Class estate wagon, diesel, inline 6. That's what they need. Cummins, that's what I've got in mind, a Cummins diesel. Wow, that was rubbish. What an absolute donkey doodah. Exactly what the game thought, wasn't it? I've made it, I've made it. No, you haven't. Bye. Get back there, boy. Well, that's rubbish. We get a 4th. Mr. Zaka gets the 3rd. Lee wins another. Well done, Lee. Big Popper 2nd. Oh, Mr. Zaka got the penalty. And he tried to block me. He didn't. He was trying to get out of the way. But we got it. 3rd place. Not very well deserved. So, AMG GT320 is the next car then, according to Norman. Did Norman pick the 458? No, Wilkie picked the 458. That's cool. I like the 458. It was very fast. Very fast. But rubbish on the hard tyres. Right, you get to pick, chaps. There's 2 of them. There's that one or that one. There's the livery that we won or the livery that made by the JB. Which one? Which one? So am I. I'm confused by the pace of the hards as well. It's quite strange. If you want a Volvo estate. Yeah, the softs just won't catch, will they? So I don't know how to balance this race up. I really don't. JB livery, okay, it's the Castrol then. I don't know how to balance it up. Softs and inters. That'll wreck it. I think the only... Yeah, and the problem with this race is... It's not particularly difficult to overtake at Daytona because the slipstream gives you that opportunity, but you don't really get much of a race if you all race on the same tyres. You're pretty much neck and neck. So, let's see how it goes. We've always had really good racing here, and by the changes they've made, they've kind of messed it up. But if we're... Oh, lots of people on the soft tyres. A couple on the hards this time. That's good, because that'll give us a chance to chase them down. Have you just kept the same car, Lee? You keep it in the same one? I got a 47.4 on softs in the 458. 47.4 was the best I did. No, it was the Lexus I got a 47.4 in. Oh, this feels good. This feels really nice. Sounds nothing like my car. Nothing like it at all. You can't hear my engine in my car. You just feel a very low, smooth rumble. Right then, we're going to dive straight into this one, folks. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to give you the 10-second warning. Damo should be back in. Yeah. Yep. So here we go. Operation could not be because some players are still initializing. Why is that? Has somebody logged out and then logging back in? Yeah, there's 8 drivers. Ah, swapping cars, that's what it is. No drama, no drama. No drama doo-doos. Has somebody gone to the wiper? Let's see if we can do it again. There we go, it's on. 10-second warning, official. May the best man win. Good luck, gentlemen. Ooh. Right. This is it. I'm going to say it nice and loud. I'm pulling over to the left. No way. No way. Mr. Zach has just gone off the track as well. As has Jack, Tanny. As has Jacked. Mr. Az has left. Mr. Zaka has left as well. Can we restart, gentlemen? Super duper. Ready up. Oh, Az has gone. Az has quit for the night. Okay. Okay. I've actually worn the X off my wheel button now. It's gone. Say again? Are you okay, Mr. Zaka? Yeah, my X button's worn out. I've worn the top off it.
Yeah, I've got
A black button. I'm gonna have to find something to put on that.
use the bonus. Just make my hour. Don't make it right.
Just kick out Az, try coming again. Okay. You'll be good. I didn't realise that had worn off. But it has clearly worn off. It's not even in the button, it's just on the surface printing. That's a shame. Tipex out. Az is in, look at that. Chance to change his car if he wants to. Pick different tyres. We're all in. Everybody leave the pits, please. She's fine. Out of each packet. Are we all good to go? Has everybody left the pits? Let's go then. Unofficial start warning. Here we go. Gentlemen, may the best one not quit, and I'm going to pull over to the left. And bring your knees in tight, 'cause it's the pelvic thrusts that really drive you insane. Let's do the time warp again. What the shit happened there? Mikey locked up and went sideways. Oh, Damo was sideways. Whoever chose this AMG was a good call. This is up alongside the Lexus in feel, definitely. No, Alexa, not you. It's always about you, isn't it? If it's not you, it's Siri. The bitch. Oh, that's a bit hardcore through there. Christ alive. Who's in the C7? That looks like Azza. It is. That means Mr. Zach is in second, spitting fire. Oh, Azza got penalty. Azza must have had a penalty as well, or did he just back up and let Big Papa go? Let's see how we go. Let's see if we can catch through here. Oh yeah. Mr. Zach is in the old Viper. A 47.2, that's faster than the Lexus. I definitely think we found our car for the league. It needs to have yellow brakes, JB. I think Big Popper's in the GT40. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's good in that colour. I love the way it's got lights inside those air ducts. That's beautiful. Really emphasises those cutaways. I'm too far back from Big Popper to gain the draft. Gained 0.6 of a second coming through there. Now I don't know whether that's hards versus softs, I really don't. No Fat Man tonight. He's unfortunately, his wife isn't very well and he's babysitting the grandkids. The fate worse than death, one would suggest. You can handle the wife being ill because you just have to show a bit of affection and everything is good, but no, poor Fat Man has got the grandkids. So he's paying back his debt. The debt he didn't realise he had. Is there an opportunity for Big Papa to go forward this season? There's something about Big Papa, the name. That is actually the name of the Pope. And the Pope is American, so Big Papa this year is the Pope. And that's really put him off his racing line. Look at that. He picks up a penalty as well, just half a second. That's a shocker. He's not really comfortable with the bus stop. Oh, he's still ghosted. Oh, I was going to try and bump him again. Yeah, I'm liking this Mercedes. I think we've found our car. And we've already got a livery from the JB. House of Design, that is. Do you reckon it's the time of day that's affecting the tyre, being night time? Do you think if we were to change it to daytime, we'd see a substantial difference because there'd be more heat in the track? That might be interesting. Yeah, that's a question. I think for the name, in the name of science, I think that's probably the way we go. Although I'm pretty sure Wilkie's got an opinion. It's a fact for GT7. Track temp. Yeah, I think it might have something massively to do with track temp, you know. We used to run it at night purely because of the sparks. But we're not even seeing sparks at night time unless it's Mr. Zaka with his lag. So there's no need to run it at night. What have we got? Damo and JB go to the front. Oh, we overtook Big Papa. Big Papa. The Big Pope. The Big Father, I should say. Because that effectively what the Pope is, father. And it'll be a great race with Big Papa over these 5 laps. Mikey JB, then where's Damo? Damo is a stretch ahead, is he? Yes, he is. This is naturally aspirated, non-turbo. Leah's got past the Mikey. Lee is down lining up JB, but it doesn't look like he's probably got the pace. Has he? Has he? Yeah, he has. I can see him now. There he goes. He's made it. Big Papa's coming. Mikey's gone wide. JB's in the same car, or is he in the 17? No, he's in the 20. He's in the 20. You're in the 17, okay, okay. It's 16, I can't remember. We've got 4 seconds to catch Damo over 3 laps. And JB's on hard tyres there, so that was softs against hards, purely the difference in grip. And that last lap was very close to the fastest lap. Very close. So Lee looks like he's got the line. Is he going to get the side draft? Is Damo going to be able to squeeze him and hold him off? But no, he doesn't. Lee actually shoots down the outside. No way! I was looking for you for some draft. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! And I haven't got any. I went for first gear and I knew that was a risk. I knew that was a risk. Going to first gear, then pushing it back to second, and the torque with a naturally aspirated engine would spin the back wheels, but I was hoping to be able to get hold of it, and I thought I had, but it then threw it. The Merc is definitely a contender for the league, definitely. I'm quite comfortable what it does. I know not to do the first gear thing in this car now, but that's decent though. Yeah, that's technically what I should be doing, but I was trying to slow the car down with a bit of first gear to just, like, you know, do the old yeah, but such a shame, because we got the fastest lap and we've been very close to breaking that fastest lap again. Oh, Damo's had a moment of passion. We're going to try the Merc on hards this next race as a definite check in the daytime, because we're going to change it to daytime. See if that balances out the track temperature a bit. If anything, we want the soft tyres to go faster. Proportionally, I think maybe the hard tyres will go faster as well, but you never know what next week's update will do. We don't know whether next week's update will also balance out the tyre temps again, maybe. Well done, Mr. Zaka, holding on to that. I gotta wear shades. Lee wins another big popper, second again. JB, and on the what is it called, where the top three places are. Oh, we just got him, just beat him. We did, Mr. Zaka. Podium, yes, podium. Mr. Zaka takes fifth. JP's not fifth. Lee's a bit concerned that the softs might not last 5 laps. We could always reduce the tyre wear just that little bit. If we want to. Night. We're gonna make it late. We're gonna make it afternoon. Ba-da-ba-bing. Dun, dun, dun. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul drip, drip, drip away. Racing hards, that's what we want, baby. We're going to try the non-stopper. The Audi R8. You love the Audi R8. That's one of your favourite cars. Always has been, always will be. In real life. Do you get to drive them in your job? Yeah. Mix it up, softs and hards. Put some softs on the front and hards on the rear. That'll please the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 17 likes there. That would suggest that somebody hasn't liked. Oh dear. That doesn't need to be you. Don't leave here with the guilt of not having liked. But if you don't like, you don't have to like. That's the thing. Just waiting on the JB. Jebediah is his name. Couldn't find a Ferrari. And we're up to 19. There we go, we're all in. I'm joining the track. I'm going to give you 10 seconds the warning for some daylight racing. Thank you, Dreckentosh. Much appreciated. James Clark. Now, it's funny you should say that, Mr. Clark. At 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, there will be a custom Sophie race earning 400 plus K at the Human Comedy. I would have... JB, stop it. Just found your channel. Just find your channel back. I remember watching the WT600 Expressway series. Well, funnily enough, I've just done a little mini-series again of Sophie races on the WTC 600 from Tokyo. So there are 1,400 videos or so on the channel now, all about Gran Turismo. So if you're looking for anything or something, there is something there with Sophie. There's probably, I don't know, 15 custom races or so with Sophie now. Maybe, I can't remember. But there's definitely a there's a channel dedicated to Sophie. So if you go on my channel and search Sophie, you'll find them. And there's one video being released tomorrow morning, which is the Human Comedy against the Sophie GT3 cars. So right, guys, 10-second unofficial warning. It looks like there's just one person sat in the pits, which is Jebediah. Here we go. Full official 10-second warning. Ooh, right. Hard tyres in daytime. And this is, we're kind of testing. It's a shame you can specify tyres in Sophie races. Well, I've found that if you're trying to do a bop race, they just, well, you'll see the video. You'll see the video tomorrow morning. I won't spoil it for you. I'm going to the left. Oh, there's JB in the R8. Somebody else isn't. You're not in the... It's as in the R8. Okay. Mr. Zaka trying to find the right way around the outside. You can't specify the tyres. Yeah, it is a shame. It's also a shame that there's a couple of other settings missing as well. Ooh. Yeah, they need to do some improvements to Sophie along the way. They've got to fix a couple of bugs in the Sophie races. The rubber banding is terrible. I mean, they'll do a fastest lap 6 seconds faster out of the blue than any other car. It's quite crazy. But we're going to explore a couple more. We're going to do the back mono human comedy race. That'll be next. We're going to see if we can train Sophie a little bit by repeating a few races, and it does kind of learn a bit. It does improve like a fine wine, one would suggest. Oh, I might get penalties there. Overtaking through the bus stop is always a challenge. Rubber banding is where the overtake function, it's called boost in this game, it's called catch up in others, but effectively what's happening is you overtake an AI car and then they drop back and then catch up unnaturally, then drop back, then catch up, drop back, then catch up. That's the expression rubber banding means. So the boost function is broken. If you put boost off, which I prefer, they actually rubber band tremendously. You can't, the boost is broken, as we've found from these races. The boost is even worse if you turn it off, which we found in the very first Tokyo 600 race. The Viper just came from absolute nowhere. Oh, we got a half-second penalty there. That's not fair, is it? Oh, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. I'm running the wrong line, aren't I, with these hard tyres? Yeah, I was recommended by a couple of people to actually put boost on weak because it has the least effect. And as you can, you'll see in the morning, if you're a member of the channel, you will have already have seen the video, or you've got the option to see it already. Effectively, the boost kind of comes into play very well for the AI. So, it's. I still enjoy it. Sophie has allowed me to race the Human Comedy Lego Maggiore race and earn credits again, which is pretty decent. What I want to try and do is actually race it from 20th place rather than 12th. So if you can race from 20th, we might be able to increase the credits a bit more, and I'm pretty sure we can get somewhere near the front. And if we time it right, we may be able to eliminate the rubber banding thing, because it only affects at certain parts of the track. So, and I noticed that from the race, and I didn't commentate on that, so that's something to discuss another time. If anybody's got any suggestions on how to make it a fairer race against Sophie, please chip away, because I enjoy it. Sophie is so much better than racing the normal AI. We got 30 laps in again. We weren't going to be any closer to 31 because our lap times are slower. And but I think I got the fuel speed kind of right, because it's the only thing they don't show you in the setup. Oh, Lee had a spin at the place I spun. The bit that Sophie really struggles with, in my opinion, is strategy. It doesn't think live about strategy. It seems to be pre-programmed. they pit unnaturally. They pit with enough fuel to the finish. They pit with enough tyre wear, and I don't know whether it's limitations. Sophie doesn't seem to want to run the tyres to their bones and really try and just push it. If it takes you 15 seconds to pit, but you're only going to run a lap 3 seconds slower, why'd you pit? Just run the lap 3 seconds slower and save yourself 12 seconds. It's a bit silly, mind. That's the rubber banding, I think, James. It's an interesting point you actually make, though, if we talk about the wider subject of Sophie. So, Sophie comes from Spec A racing, Spec B racing, whatever it was called. Azul, correct me. I think it's B Spec racing from GT4.
GT.
It was GT4, correctly. So that B Spec racing had attitudes for racers that you remotely controlled. So you would choose the attitude that the driver had by increasing his aggression or reducing aggression. So you'd drive a remote driver and you tell him what to do. You'd say potentially overtake more, just drive faster laps, or drive more defensively, drive more attacking, whatever. Sophie seems to be a development of that process without the remote driver management bit. So Sophie is being controlled by the PC rather than yourself when it was the Spec B racing. So in terms of your question, do you think Sophie reacts to your speed? I 100% believe Sophie does, because I believe they've maintained the controls from that Spec B racing. When you have the faces over the drivers, you can see they are happy, sad, angry, frustrated. You can see those emotions, and they were the kind of things that would change when you gave the driver his instructions when you were doing Spec B. So the development they're talking about isn't that massive, or it's not a huge step on from Spec B, to be honest. It certainly isn't. So I don't kind of believe the PD team when they say, oh, we've put all this development, all this research into Sophie. It's the same platform. It's just got no remote management. So back to the long story, a long way around to getting to answer your question. Sophie is tight on the line purely because of the rubber banding, I believe. If they were to fix that or improve the AI control of Sophie, I think that would smooth out. But yes, I think at the moment the rubber banding is a problem because they give Sophie that catch-up element. Now, I would choose in my very early videos to try and prove that Sophie wasn't a great racer. I would force Sophie into only overtaking on the outside, and then I would run Sophie out of road. And it never learnt from it. It continued to do the same thing. Some people took a little bit of an exception to my video, saying, well, you're just cheating really, you're pushing Sophie off the road. I was doing that, but it was deliberately, it was intentional to try and force Sophie to learn. If you do it now, Sophie actually learns not to do it, and which is the big development over Sophie in the last X amount of years, since it was B-Spec, which I'd probably say was somewhere around 2015, 2017, maybe, I don't know. Feels such a long time ago. Sorry, Mr. Az. Is it Mr. Az? It is. It's Lee. I didn't leave you enough room. My apologies. Oh, Big Popper's there. Is Lee on the soft tyres? I think Lee is. No. There's a little edit from yesterday's video that didn't make it. That was my second race. Actually, Sophie spun me out on the third corner and put me into a tyre wall. And as you can see, well, you'll see it in tomorrow's video. You'll see how many times Sophie gives me a little nudge. And I don't hold back. I give Sophie plenty of nudges. So... But Sophie has a positive element, and I'm not going to diss it too much. You know, Sophie genuinely has real good positive elements to it, and it needs to be developed further. If they are marketing it as the most intelligent AI, it needs to be, and genuinely it can be. But I can tell you this, there's better AI in other games at this moment in time. So Project Cars 2 has better AI than Sophie does. And that really does cut the wood out of the trees from underneath Sophie, when a game that's probably 12 to 13 years old is better than a current modified game that they're saying is AI. Well, Project Cars 2 is still better. And it's got a slidable scale in Project Cars 2 that can improve the AI or not. I'd say Automobilista 2 has got better AI than Sophie, because it's got the same sliding scale that Sophie has. But Automobilista and Project Cars 2 do not have learning AI. Live for Speed on the PC has learning AI, and it's had it for 23 years. It's got better and better and better on LFS. And if you've never heard of LFS, I strongly recommend you to go and look at it. If you're into sim races and you've got a PC, it doesn't even have to be a good PC. Live for Speed, lfs.com is a great game. It might not be 100% graphically fantastic, but if you're into modified cars and as a platform to go drifting on, Live for Speed is probably the game that a lot of today's drifters, even the competition drifters, actually use as a platform to drift, because it's where it was developed, to be honest. So, and how do I know that? Well, you will see it if you go to a drifter and he's ever on his sim rig, it's going to be on LFS, Live for Speed. Good morning, Doug. How's Australia? I hope it's not too cold there for you at the moment. I know you're on your way into winter, but our summer is starting to heat up. I know your daytime's just arriving, so... Are you struggling with front-end grip, Az? Yeah. So what's the Porsche like? Same. Yeah. Right. Well, since the update, let's hope they bring something for the World Champs then. Right. Well, here's the thing, right? We've got an update next week. There's still time for another update before the World Champs, so let's see if there's an update mid-month and then there's an update end of the month kind of thing. I've been the closest to 47.2. Oh, Damo's closest now at 47.09. Nobody's... I've just noticed that Doug said Jim is AI. I wish I was. I genuinely wish I was. Here's Lee again. Do I bump draft Lee? Nah, sod him. Go round the outside, round the outside. We're the Slim Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. What tyres is Leon, one asks. Is he on the softs? He is. He's pushed them too hard, hasn't he? No, that's good to hear, Doug. I'm happy that you're comfortable. At least you haven't got the indomitable heat that you get in the summer, do you? You guys are... I'd say you're lucky to have the heat, but unlucky in the senses it's just so hot some days. But I think you live in a fantastic place, and I'm not jealous under any means, not. Never been to Australia, and I don't think I'll ever go, but it's a place I'll miss, I guess. AI is going to be the norm on all racing platforms in the future. Yeah, I think the way we think about AI, and we were talking about this at work today, our work is pushing for us to use more AI to make our job more straightforward. If we can use the benefits of AI to help us do everyday life, I think they're going to be massively helpful. But unfortunately, I have a massive problem with AI based around a film. And whilst it's not the future that we know of, Skynet is going to be real, I'm afraid. I fear it's going to be real. And AI is going to run out of control at some point, and it'll be the end of us all. But that's just me and my thought process. I'm not a thought bringer of doom. I'm just saying AI has the ability to be trusted and misused. And I already know AI makes so many mistakes because of what I do with it at work. So I've heard that Copilot is supposedly one of the best ideas for setups. If you ask Copilot what's the best setup for this track, or I've got this setup at this track and my suspension geometry is this, I've got a camber of this, I've got spring rate of this, but I find the car really twitchy, what would you recommend? It tells you. It tells you what to change it to. So we might actually do that. Wait till Skynet is turned on, says Lee. Yeah, you wait. I wonder whether, and here's a challenge for a video, I wonder whether AI, be whichever one it is, Copilot or the others, will be able to find a setup that's easy to drive on a cappuccino around the human comedy K-Cup race, or even Deep Forest, to try and get that lap record. Because I found a setup and I've got a setup, but it's an absolute nightmare. On this occasion, Big Popper takes the win. JB not 5th, Zachar in 3rd, Widdowmaker 4th. People are using them on ACC. I don't blame them. If it's the easiest way it works, then it's right. Currently, things like Copilot are working off physical information on the internet. All it does is scours the internet for either the most popular or the most informed result, and it repeats it. So Lee found less grip in the day. Interesting. But we did get the fastest lap in the day, didn't we? So I ran a hard race and came 4th there with an incident on lap 3. So what we did find there that we got the fastest lap in the daytime, or the very least it was very different. The days for paid setups are numbered. Yes, those people that have a little website that you have to go behind the paywall to get the paid setup. Yeah. Oh, Doug, that's a massive question. Is AI going to replace human intelligence, coinciding the future of robotics over human existence? Shit. Oh, what have we got into? No politics.
Most people can't find such stupid.
JB's got the best response to that question, Doug. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So, at the minute, as I say, my work at the moment is really pushing us to make the most of AI, and if the human is its downfall, in its own downfall, yeah. If you listen to the marketing world at the moment, and by that I mean the job marketing, the job market, they don't want you to use AI to write your CV. They don't want you to use AI to... Ooh, that's a great idea. I need to change car. There we go. Go on the softs. I don't own them. Oh, shit. Yeah, they want you to not use AI to write your CV or to do anything to do with exams or anything like that. There are now qualifications in AI. So if you're going to get qualified in using AI, surely you've got to use AI to do the exam. Surely. So really, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you take an AI course, they teach you to use AI, you're going to use AI to do the exam, aren't you? So, or even to do the coursework, which makes up the element, you probably can't use AI. But if you do an AI-based exam, you're going to do it on a PC, surely. Or if it's a handwritten paper, I don't know. Either way, the idea of the fact is AI is going to be the future. Because that's the way it is. So, I genuinely think it's a good thing, but it has to be managed and controlled. But going back to the original point of the conversation, I don't think Sophie is totally AI as though they're projecting it as. I generally don't think it is. AGI? Artificial gender intelligence. General intelligence. Anybody seen the AI robot that screamed when a dentist was looking at its teeth? Scary stuff. Okay. At the moment, AI doesn't have true emotion, does it? Or does it? I don't know. Can AI feel pain? Probably. Can it feel love? I don't know. Has anybody played the game iRobot? No, it wasn't called iRobot. It's a film called iRobot. It's called Detroit Becomes Human. Has anybody played the game? Absolutely phenomenal game, and it is for the PlayStation. And I would genuinely say, if you've never played Detroit Becomes Human, give it a whirl. It's good. And then Lee makes an actual point. Surely the PS5 or Pro hasn't got the power for actual AI. Again, a great point. Is Sophie actually being powered by the PS5, which is probably a decent PC setup from maybe 6 or 7 years ago? If the phone has the power, then surely PS5 does. Your phone doesn't have the power, it runs off a server. You're actually working off a cloud platform when you're using AI. Your phone is just a connection to. Your phone isn't actually... No, exactly, and that's a very good point made by Damo. You can't play Gran Turismo without being connected to the servers. So... is the AI in Sophie actually being run by your PS5, or is it being remotely run by a server? That's a great question. I hadn't considered that. That's a tremendous thought. And Wilkie confirms it. That's how the PS5 will do it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Controlled by a 12-year-old Japanese kid, says JP, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, gentlemen, unofficial 10-second warning. Get your tyres on. It's probably going to be the last one for the night if this AI conversation continues. Because it... Good night, Damo. You take care. Great racing. I only see 6 people on the track. Who's missing? Mikey, JB, Lee is there. Az is missing. Az has had enough. Az has had enough. So it's just 6. Official 10-minute warning. Sorry, second. Az is just watching. Program so it can change at any time. Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to work. That's exactly how it's going to work. So a lot of computers and gaming now is purely cloud-based. So this is why we get lag. The car is actually controlled by you as the host in your PC. In a lot of games, a lot of Sims games like DayZ, for example, you have cars in DayZ, and the car is controlled by the server in DayZ. The player is controlled by the PC that you're actually working on. The reason you get lag in DayZ is because of the mismatch of information between the server position where it thinks the car is and your PC that thinks where the player is. And it's the same with this. Each car is controlled by the individual's PC. Mr. Zaka just got a little bit there. Oh, Mr. Zaka asks the next question. Let me just finish this conversation piece. So, the problem we have here with lag is your car position is dictated by the PlayStation 5 that you play on. The reason cheats are created in these games is because they are what they're called client side. Your PS5 is referred to as the client, and the server that runs the game is the host. So the host in this case is being told where your car is, and the other players' cars are being communicated to your computer, your PlayStation, by the host. And the reason you get lag is there's a disagreement between the client and the host. Because the client is saying, my car's here, my car's here, my car's here, and your PC, your PlayStation, or your PC, depending on what game it is saying, actually, your car can't be there, it's got to be here based on the physics and the last move you gave us. So that's why we get lag. That's why Mr. Zaka gets so much lag, is because his internet connection isn't quite as good as it actually should be, and my client, my PlayStation, is telling his computer or his PS5 his car shouldn't be where it is actually. I'm going to get kicked off track. Oh, here we go. Let me stop talking for a second. Doug just asks, is the PS6 going to be the next AI epic start into the future? I don't know. I think we've got to get GTA 6 out of the way before we determine that. It was Lee that said it. I don't think there's a massive difference in the daytime either on... I can't get soft tyres to move, but I am in a different car, so... I'm in the SLS this time round, so... It's not quite as got the legs as the GT. Is that Amiga in the background? No, it's not. It's Az. It's got to be Az hitting that. You're not doing it? Okay, okay. It's got to be Omega then that's hitting the Love Arts. And then they stop. Now they're back again. That might be for me as well. JB gets 2. Mikey gets 1.5. Wow. The PS6 will be expensive. I think you're going to be looking closer to 750 quid on launch. Definitely. I think it's going to be expensive. Will it be backwards compatible? I would hope so. That's a great looking colour for a car, I have to say. Every one of Big Popper's cars looks blooming epic. It's got the flames on the wheel arch as well. Look at them, they're great. I certainly am, sir, yes. But no, I think that's been a great chat. That conversation about AI, that's tremendous. I think we've got a long way to go with AI and how that's going to help things. When do you think somebody's going to bring out the first computer game ever to be totally written by AI? It's going to be a thing, surely. Lee gets away at the start again, doesn't he? He's not giving it up off the start line like I am and dropping to the back. He's just going for it. Maybe that's where I make the mistake. Maybe so. I'm going to shame him into giving up that first place. Look at him, he's gone though. He's got to be on softs. One would suggest. A 48.5 on softs. It's not good, not slowing down either. But I'm in a bit of a jalopy of a car. Will I buy a PS6? I think so. The worst part about it is I don't know when the PS6 is due to land. Is it going to be 27? End of 26? End of 27? I don't know. I don't know. I think people are hopeful that it's going to be 26, but I don't think the end of the PS5 is near. Yeah, the cost, yeah. I've just spent a shed load of money on PC, so I really can't say that a PS6 is generally going to be worth the money, but if GT8 is PS6, then it's got to be bought, I'm afraid. Yeah, have they? Okay. Okay, okay. And PC. GTA on PC. GTA on PC. Okay, that's the first I've heard of that. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get reset. I didn't die, I didn't die, I didn't get reset. Oh, I'm dying. Because it's prettier that way. The track looks better that way round. Yes, that's what it was. PS5 will see GTA, and Chris says PS5 Pro came out. It's always a few years between the Pro version and the next PS version. Yeah. What is PS6 gonna give that a PS5 can't? Better graphics? Make your coffee. I think you mean something else, JB. Empty your wallet more. Yeah. That's the way society is nowadays, isn't it? That's the way it is. I don't know. I'm not wishing it comes too soon. Now, but if they're launching GT8 to PC, I won't need a PS6. No, GT8. Thank God for that. Yeah. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Even though it's written on a PC. No, GT8. 2027 will be GT8 for its 30th anniversary. A year later, the PS6 will drop for Christmas. Sony won't allow GT8 on PC. Sells too many consoles, yeah. Norman's only had his PS5 a month. Whoa, latecomer. But no, enjoy it, my friend. Don't worry about when you got it. It's worth it. It's a great thing to have. The load times over the PS4 are tremendous. That was the biggest thing I noticed when we went from GT7 PS4 to GT7 PS5 was the load times and the shape of the shape of so it was slightly better anyway, wasn't it? But the shape of what are they called? Hay bales at Sabuka were massively different on the PS5. Massively different. They were just a lump of thing on the PS4. On the PS5 they actually look like a lump of digital thing. Rather than... because they haven't got it right. The hay bales at Sabuka look absolutely rubbish. No matter what console you play it on. And by player choice, we have avoided running at Sabuka in recent leagues, but we will be back there because it is the mecca of the short track. I don't think Sabuka actually produces the best racing that we can have. It's too narrow, it's too short. There's not enough long straights. It's the pit lane is a little bit anti-great racing because you just slam into it. I wish they made you drive the corner and you get you couldn't actually go out the corner like you do at Nürburgring on the GP circuit. They make you run round that corner, so they should be able to do that at Sabuka. But that's I'm last. Can't believe I'm last. We're on lap 7, JB. Go all the way, mate. Go all the way. Oh, you've just come out of the pits. Okay. Mercedes teammate. I got 3 laps to try and catch you. I spun on cold tyres, that was my problem. What frog are you driving, Mikey? The Viper? Oh, it's green. This thing's stuck out in the cold. This is not going anywhere quick. I'm at 167 across the line. You two guys are drafting away from me. The last one has the best finish. Oh my lord. I'm just rubbish now. This car's horrible. I don't like it at all. Put the foot on the brakes, it does not brake. I'm tired, I think. I think that's my problem. I'm hot and tired. It's been a long day, it's been a long week, it's been a tough week at work. Colleagues on holiday, mopping up all sorts of stuff. I saw some tyre tracks wider than mine there. They must have got a penalty. You're going to come in last? 30 seconds back? Wow. This car is not fast, is it? 2 seconds slower than JB that lap. Not had enough whiskey? No, probably not. I've only had 4 shots tonight. Or 2 shots. Two shots. Games are 100 gig and more, yeah. And they're going to be £100 and more fairly soon. If you measure inflation on PC games and computer games and console games, they're massively expensive. That's my struggle with paying for Project Motorsport. It's a pre-release version of the game, it's not even complete. It's like, I've got a version of Rennsport that's cost me nothing. And it's a decent workable game, which is far more than GT Evo is. And I paid 32 quid or something for GT Evo. So PS6 will most likely be the last disc PlayStation also. Whoa! Oh, I didn't slow down enough. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. We're not halfway through the month yet, are we? We're not, no. Two doubles, yeah. I had a double in that one. Double in that one. And I had double in that one. Oh well. "12.5 seconds of penalty." That's epic. I'm not going to make it to the pit lane before my penalty starts running out. PC has survived without disc when many thought it wouldn't. Yeah, my new PC doesn't have a disc. It's got 27 gigs of hard drive. So, sorry, 27 teras of hard drive. I need some more, yeah. I've got 7 tera in my PC and a what's it called? I've got a separate drive that contains 20 tera. An external drive that contains 20 tera that carries all of the YouTube videos. So they're not on my PC, they're on a separate hard disk off the system. Odd number, get another 3, yeah. No, it's just a configuration of drives, that's all it is. Pole position to 6. Not true.
Lies. It's all lies.
Not true at all. I'd been planning on getting a new PC 4 years after I got my original one, which is where we were. JB's naughty. JB's naughty. Good night, Mr. Zaka. That's going to be it from me, folks. That is the conclusion of said racing. I think we've learnt enough there to understand that there really is a bit of a problem with the tyre wear. You get longer tyre wear, but very little difference in lap speed, which is interesting. No, you're welcome, Lee. Thank you for joining. It's all a little bit tricky with the tyre wear thing, especially... Well, we'll work that out next week. So what have we got? We've got Time Trial Sunday. We've got Tuesday, which is the run-through for the new Camaro SS Cup. Oh, Big Papa started already. And then Friday next week is the run-through of all the GT3 League and tracks. So I'll be posting up a new image for that very shortly. And we'll start to talk about that more and more as it comes in. But if anybody sat in the audience watching and they want to take part in the new league, I'm sure there's only going to be around about 10 players, maybe 11 in the league. There's still 4 or 5 slots there available to be filled if anybody wants to join us. So, thank you very much, folks. Have a fantastic weekend. I know it's going to be warm, the guys in the UK, but have a good and enjoy the barbecues, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night for now. Who have we got that's out there? Good night, Wilkie. Good night, Doug. Good night, Big Popper. Good night, Lee. Good night, Azza. Good night, JB. Good night, Mikey. Good night, Demo. Already gone. Who else have we got? It is the Waltons. Good night, Mikey. Good night, Big Popper. Good night, Doug. Good night, Norman. Who else we got? Good night, Chris. Chris is going to be out there. He certainly is. Good night, Mr. Zaka. Good night, Lee. Say again. What's that?
Just ask JB if he was joining the league.
He might. I might let him.
I'm not going to lie, mate. I spent a lot of time on the PC, and it's nice just sitting there and chilling on the PC.
Good night, Geordie. Have a good one, my friend.
Exhausted, as opposed to sitting there basically and sweating my breath.
Yeah. But we're going to do that now, aren't we, Jed? Yeah. I need another drink. But that's it, folks. I'm going to switch off. I'll have a good one. All the best. Take